Because the next piece, and I think this is actually the next most important piece. I really think this three pieces is really the leverage question. But, what do we want students to know? I mean, they should know that what? If I go back into the text, um, you know, they should know. I mean, here's one I can lift right out of the relevant section, and don't just use the information from the evidence outcomes. Take it from the whole text, because really these new standards, everything is important. So students should know that the massive amount of information on the internet requires readers to distinguish accurate from inaccurate information. That's a really big idea. So you can go in here and you can pick out some of those big ideas, but you can also take the time to paraphrase. Like, here's one: distinguish fact from opinion. Well, if students are going to be able to do that, that's really something that we want students to do. What they need to know is they need to know that there is a fact and that there are opinions. So I might want to write in this box, um, students need to know what a fact and what an opinion is. And I'm going to change that spelling. What else do they need to know? They need to know um, what themes, key ideas, main ideas, and supporting ideas are. So those are really important as well. They need to know what themes, key ideas, and supporting ideas and texts are. So you basically get the picture for these two sections. What do we want students to know? What do we want students to be able to do? And if I think about some deep, enduring understanding, some essential truths that give meaning to the topic, this is something that really takes a longer time to ponder, and is really great to do when you're in a group of people. When I look at the enduring understandings, the first thing I do with the new Colorado State standards is I go right up to the prepared graduate outcomes, because whether you're teaching preschool, first grade, second grade, seventh grade here, all the way up to 12th grade, every one of these new Colorado standards aligns with the prepared graduate. So here, the enduring understanding might be that as we engage in a wide range of nonfiction and real life reading, we have to solve problems and judge the quality of ideas. So I would say something like, in real life, readers read to solve problems, and they must judge quality. So if I check the concepts and skills, um, that really connects this whole idea that persuasive texts are summarized and evaluated. So, stated in a full sentence, beginning with, I want students to understand that. I want students to understand that in real life, readers must constantly judge text and analyze its purpose, value, and accuracy. So this is my thinking right now, and really I can't wait to meet with another person who's been grappling with these seventh grade standards to see if they're coming up with a similar deep, enduring understanding. So an essential question, um, you know, this is really those deep deep thinking type of questions. Examples include how, why, or which is best. Um, if I take a look at, the inquiry questions, a lot of times with these new state standards, some of the inquiry questions are written really well and can help me think about um, an essential question. Sometimes the inquiry questions in the Colorado state standards are very narrow, so they might not be like this one. How can readers distinguish between facts and an author's opinion? That's not really an essential question. But this one after it, why does this matter? Why does this matter? I think that is a really interesting, essential question to ponder. Like, why does it why does it matter whether a reader can accurately analyze text for purpose, bias, and persuasive appeal? I don't know. I'm going to think about that one a little bit. But I really like this why does it matter? I think that kind of gets at the heart. Why does it matter if a reader can do these things? It's really a good question. So, going on to this section, how might students demonstrate mastery of these? When I'm thinking about the massive amount of information on the internet requires readers to distinguish accurate from inaccurate information. One example, and this is one that was given recently at a presentation that we held with our principals. An idea was, one way that I might really know if students could do this is if I kind of gave them a performance task of visiting a few selected internet sites and having students journal their thinking as to what seems inaccurate and what appears accurate. And we would have them state their thinking or support their thinking. That would be a really great way to think about this, giving them an actual performance opportunity to do this. Thinking about fact and opinion. Um, you know, I would give them an opportunity to write a short answer. What is a fact? What is an opinion? That could be a ticket out the door. And if students could do those things, that would, pretty much really quickly tell me if they knew what a fact and what an opinion was. That could help me drive my lesson the very next day.